Hello, this is Eric with Joe's Gaming and Electronics. Tools I'll be using today for this Solo Pro charger port replacement is this bit from our Joe screwdriver kit. Obviously, you're going to need something to put that bit into. I will be using a 2.0 Joe screwdriver, a flathead, and a pry tool. Also, you will need a heat gun to make your life a little easier here, or you could use your hair dryer. I've heard of people using that as well. And then your charger port. So let's get it started. First, you need to take off the ear pad, and in order to do that, you just peel this up a little bit, because if you leave it and you go to pry, you're gonna ruin this ear pad. So you have a much higher chance of saving this cushion if you peel it up and then pry like so. And you want to be careful because this isn't invincible. This material is fabric, so it rips pretty easily. I just like to go a little slow when I'm taking the ear pad off, and you just want to peel up a little bit. This adhesive is very strong, so just keep that in mind. There are also two little plastic tabs that are located, I believe, right here and right here, so you want to be careful not to ruin those. Now that I kind of loosened it slightly, I'm going to place my finger in here and just try to work this side of the ear pad all the way up. You can see that I'm having quite a bit of trouble here. Once I have enough room to put my thumb in there, I'm just going to use my hands and peel that away. And then you got your ear pad off, and you can see all this black adhesive. What you want to do is remove that. So I'm gonna have the heat gun set to about 185 degrees Celsius, just to warm up this adhesive so I can remove it, since we will need to be replacing the adhesive to make sure the ear pads stay on once we're done with this repair. And I'm just making sure to not stay in one spot for too long, to not melt this plastic. I'm just going to use my thumb and rub away this adhesive. Just going to apply some more heat here. If you want to, you can use a flathead and work slowly. You will be having a little more trouble though with this method, since the flathead has such a small surface area. That's why I like to use my hands here. You can see here, these are the two plastic pieces I was talking about to be careful of. The other one's right here. When you're going to be placing the ear pads back on, there's these two holes, and you want to line it up, so they are important. Now that we have the adhesive off of the cup, we want to remove the adhesive off of this ear pad as well. The ear pad, I will use the flathead. And what I like to do here is get underneath and then start spinning the flathead to get the adhesive to string up like this. Oops. Then you can take it off your flathead, throw it away. Keep doing this until the adhesive is cold, and then you'll heat it up again. Which it looks I'm already at that point. Got all the adhesive off. Now we will be getting these speaker screws out. I'll be using this Joe screwdriver with a little bit of a bigger Phillips. Nothing special here. Just unscrew and then move on to the next one. There's Loctite in these screws, so sometimes they're completely unscrewed, but they're stuck in there because of the Loctite. You can just use a flathead, peel it out.
Oh, hey Joe, what are you doing in there? trying to fix my headphones to save some money.
That sure is a strange way to save money. Why don't you try switching to our channel partner, Mint Mobile, instead? They have the largest 5G network in the nation.
Is that the breath mints company?
No, I mean, it's not minty fresh like that, but they can save you a bunch of money. Their plans start at just $15 a month. How much do you pay?
I paid $80.
Dude, that's insane. It only takes like 15 minutes to switch over. You could save so much money. You could get yourself a new office. You can fix your headphones up right.
Sounds good. I'm gonna switch right now. You switch too. Check out the link in our description.
All right, well, check it out, Joe. Have a good one.
And then to peel this speaker up, you will need to use the flathead. What I like to do is very carefully pry up using your flathead right here where the speaker screws go. This can be a little tedious, so I'm going to try to show you guys on camera. You can see here there's a little gasket which makes it difficult, and this reveals the inside. So this is your transparency and noise canceling connected to the charger port, and then you have your wire for your speaker to play sound. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna unscrew using the Phillips 2.0 screwdriver. Unscrew this bracket, this shield that's holding the ribbon. It's kind of hard to do with my left hand. I just unclipped the ribbon right there, and you can keep the rest of this on here if you want. It won't really get in the way. Now, unclip your other ribbon that's connected to the charger port. Take these two screws out with your Phillips 2.0. Pull the charger port out, grab your new one, place it in kind of at an angle, and then you can see the screw holes should line up, and you'll be able to see right here the charger port looks like it's in place. So now we can put these screws back in that we just took out. If you really want to be sure that you're doing this right, you can plug in your cable into this charger port just to make sure that it feels right and it fits. I personally won't, because I'm confident that it's sitting right. Now we're just going to plug in this ribbon again. Now once you have both the ribbons on, you're going to want to grab your bracket, line it up, grab the screw, and then screw away. Now you can see we have that lined up. Everything's in working order. Just make sure that you can see that this wire is out of place right here. I'm just going to line it up and use my flathead to make sure that it is in place, like so. Then very carefully line up the speaker. You can see the screw holes that are located right there. Line it up and you'll be able to see if it's incorrect. You can't see the rivets, but if you line it up correctly, you can move left and right and it stays in place, and you can see the rivet holes for your speakers right, or the speaker screws right here. Now go back to your bigger bit size to bring these speakers, the speaker screws in. You will not need to use Loctite. There's no need. Just gonna double check here, make sure all these screws are tight. Okay, so we got our tape here that you can buy off of our website. I'm going to peel it off. That was a little difficult. And line it up with the holes here. You can see, or there's one there and one there. Gonna match it. So this one lines up to this one. Just press it down. Make sure that the adhesive adheres to the cushion before you place it in. Now we're gonna peel this up. Okay, now grab your Solo Pro headphones, line up the two holes here, the two little points that are sticking out. You can see a little better from the side. These two with these two open holes in the ear pads. So this spot right here on the headphones where there's this crease, I'll line it up with this crease right here. So you can see as I start coming down, I'll kind of wiggle it left and right just to make sure, and then I'll use force to finish applying the adhesive onto the headphones. Now you can see if I yank the ear pads, the cushions stay on. And with that, the video is done. You guys can, again, you can find this charger port, Phillips 2.0, pry tool, flathead, and Joe's screwdriver kit on our website to complete your charger port replacement repair. Have a good day.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy our parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.